Is not the one, right?
They haven't accepted me though.
Yeah.
I don't blame them.
Shh. There we are.
But the comments are quite amusing on some of the posts.
I got denied from joining the private hydro store.
Oh, I think Shiny had told me that.
They figured out who I was.
Yeah.
Oh, how do I take the blur off?
I don't know.
Got it.
There we are. What time is that? We got 7 minutes.
Did you get my letter of commitment?
Yes. Yes. It's been one of those days. My hair, the head is like.
Friday, 4th of July, before we get up on the hill. There's some serious snow up there.
Huh?
There's a lot of snow up there.
What's that?
On the hill.
Snow, please.
Oh.
We're at Cross a week ago.
Hey.
Brandon.
Do you know? Louise?
Checking on the logging job,
No,
so we're up
Yes.
there on.
that's our grandson's place. He lives on the Crown Road.
Yeah.
One of my neighbors who's like 85 is up on his roof. I'm like,
Anyways,
can he not?
If you
Spend the $20.
It's gonna get
I
broke.
don't know windows, I know once it comes off.
On a block night, it's not a pleasant thing.
Jackie, this is the Crown Road.
Oh, my goodness.
That's our grandson's place.
Told you, the 4th of July.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll have a delayed opening.
Yeah, he handled that Facebook.
That's the Crown Road.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of that stuff and
Place on,
I'm not. I get on it, but not compared to what he can.
If I get yelled at ever again at a trade show for not having snow, I swear.
Too funny.
He left to Susie.
there's on our house. And that's got a pitch like this. That ice is,
Was it really?
that's. That's our house.
Wow.
Look at that icicle.
And it's that thick on the roof itself. A good,
It's crazy. You'd think you had a hose up there.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to jump into this Channel 7 news post with Corey.
Hello there.
Hey Greg, how are you?
Good.
Are you buried in snow?
Oh man,
Oh,
our neighbor's pole barn fell down Saturday.
Oh no,
Yeah.
a lot of that going around.
Oh, I'll tell you. Yeah. My sister just said we get much more, we won't be looking out the windows. So.
No, you won't.
Yeah, about halfway up the windows right now.
You need your snowshoes to get out. It's not a good thing.
Yes.
thanks, Jackie.
You're welcome. We'll miss them, that's for sure. I always want to start this before it's time.
Just so
I see.
antsy,
I know.
moving.
I see Snert is canceled, huh?
What?
What? What'd you just say?
Snert is
We'll
canceled?
discuss. Yes.
I was surprised.
What?
She's gonna shoot me for the days of it.
I think she means it well.
You just have to laugh after a while.
Yeah, you have to or you cry.
And cry.
My whole story of my
life.
Hey, Mike.
I can't find it. Unless it's like
Did
real.
everybody get the sign-in sheet?
You know what I didn't think of is they're not gonna be able to see the.
Can you email it to Kaylee?
Yeah.
You can share it.
Oh my God. Yeah, you might have to jump in.
Only-
Do it from the actual listing.
Hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, where-
Kaylee do it.
The other Kaylee do
We're
it.
all done with our part.
The other Kaylee do it, not.
So confusing.
What's that?
They were still finishing up some in the back, but
On the one that,
Like Cheyenne's learned if there's anything that on there,
Yeah.
she'll say my Kaylee as opposed to.
We sound like we're real, like,
I do that too, sorry.
it's like
I think a
ownership.
lot of.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
There's so
I don't care.
much snow, I
Yep, no,
don't know,
Yeah.
you know, but I imagine there's gonna be a lot.
no.
Give me a holler, would you?
Come spring though, we'll get eyes on it.
Like you said, 4th of July.
Yeah.
Don't say that, like I'm so ready for flowers and no snow.
I just remember as a kid, the old thing, it was like the. I know a guy, he's like, hey, take you fishing up on the Tug Hill. You know, I still
wait to
find
see how
some
long
nice things like short back.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, I can believe that.
Tell me why when I bring my computer here, it wants to tell me that I need to move my time zone to Warsaw.
It does that. You're not the only one.
day too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why. You'll have to ask Connor that.
What is happening in this building?
We didn't know that.
This is a conspiracy
yeah.
theory that we could really run with, guys.
All right, it's 4:00. Let's get this meeting started. I would like to welcome McKenna Farney. She's our new front desk, so she will be the one you will be dealing with most of the time. That being said, she's due the end of this next month, right?
Yeah.
And so we'll be losing her for a little while. But she will be covering all the payments and everything. So I want to welcome her, and I thought because she's new, we'd go around and do introductions.
Ryan Battles, Lewis County Recreation. Mike Clovercurve, Brandon ATV Club.
Andy McGraw, talking over English.
John McGraw, Tokyo Wheelers.
Lee Bach, Black River Valley Riders, ATV Club.
Kristen Ward Octor, Naturally Lewis.
Kaylee Rhodes, marketing for the county.
Okay, Bob, if you want to go next.
Hi, yes, it's Bob. I'm representing Great Lot Sportsman's Club, Guy Case,
Yep.
Okay.
And Greg?
present.
Yep, a landowner.
All right, so we have a lot going on. I'm gonna be quick about it. I'm still meeting with the regional group. Our big push this year is going to be factual data output and working on either working with Garmin or Onyx to get accurate layers out there, so it looks like I'll leave it to you for next. Throw you under the bus.
Can we read in there?
Well, we're not doing trail work right now. Yeah, we shoveled the roofs this thing in waters, so we got that done for the rains. But no, we're looking forward to, spring. We have a lot of new trail development this year. Our I think we talked about it at our last meeting, but the 3 DOT crossings and then, the rest of Lee Golf, couple big bridges, culverts, and then regular maintenance, and then hopefully we can get Kronk open this year as well.
Yeah, so they're done the harvest in there on ours, but they're harvesting a lot behind us.
Did you get the, I'll say the paperwork all straightened out for league golf?
Yes, the permits are in,
The permits?
we're ready to go soon as spring hits, so we should be good on that. The DOT crossings are Ives Road, which is part of the Lee Golf, and then, where it'll go to Pioneer Cafe and where it goes from Glendale to Charity Tiss's property. So those are the state crossings that we have to deal with. Permits are all in on all of those. It's just getting them done. So a lot of work scheduled. Hopefully a lot of work will get done. The new mini excavator came in. We got a Cat 305 with attachments, so that should help speed things up this year. And then, obviously, we're hoping to start crews back mid to late April, maybe, I don't know, depends on the weather and how things are looking, but
Yeah,
we'll probably start advertising mid-March and then start placements in April and May, so. But we're gonna be down on staff this year, so having the club agreements are gonna be a big thing for us this year. We'll need new ambassador sign off, so we will be sending out emails to all past ones with the link in it. And then if they have not been active, we're not gonna actively reach out to them. We're gonna wait for them to apply. But all the clubs will get the links, and then you can share them with who you feel would be appropriate. That being said, I would also like the clubs to do an email of their intent this year, same as last year, so if you don't mind doing that, and that's all I have. Kristen, do you wanna do the SOAR analysis questions?
Sure.
Do you have an update on the maps first?
That didn't look good.
No, I don't have an update on the maps. I will have an update by the end of the week, so hopefully I'll get them out. Unfortunately, matching funds to New York State went through a little bit of a like temporary freeze right when everything happened. When the executive order got put down to put a hold on funding, it takes a lot longer for some of the funding to start rolling back out. So between that and a little bit of a delay getting our funding from the county this year, yeah, it's just been a little roller coaster. I Love New York is putting more requirements. I can't just say send them a copy of the check from the county or the resolution with the promise as I have in the past. This year, they decided it needed to be in the bank account, cleared, and it had to be a bank statement. So very exciting when they keep making these changes. So we will get the map going. I'm hoping in the next week or so. Fingers crossed.
Before things get busy.
Before, I were gonna say before Thanksgiving. I was like, yes, before Thanksgiving. For sure before Thanksgiving.
That'll be next one.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had somebody ask on Facebook if there's going to be a QR code for them to add the map to their tablets and phones.
Just like a PDF of it?
I don't know.
Cause we have the download on the website. I hadn't thought of that, but that
Just
might be
a
something that
thought,
we could
somebody
do.
asked, so I figured I'd bring it up.
I'll put you right on that. Sorry.
Not here to sign up for stuff, Jackie.
I thought you were looking for more to do.
moving forward, if we do with the Garmin or Onyx, that, you know,
That's a
I
QR
would
code.
recommend everybody to have that.
Uh-huh.
And then that'll tell you even your
More
location and the trails and everything's all updated. Works pretty nice if you do have that feature.
So if you did maps, what if you did away with the year, and just went to like versions, version 2.2? And then you only change the map when there's enough to change on the map.
I just pay for it.
Usually we're doing it because we run out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But it just seems like you're about
But
to skip
yeah.
a year here.
It's not a bad idea.
But we have a lot of changes coming ahead this year too, so.
Even from 2024 to 2025, there was a decent amount of changes,
Yeah.
right? So, yeah, no, we'll have it. It's just jumping through hoops for New York, huge. But on to more exciting things other than my budget. We did do the SOAR analysis. So, we had over, how many altogether? Maybe 70 responses between the 5 questions. And we're still holding out for some hope that somebody will still keep filling out the 4 and 5 questions because we didn't get a ton of feedback on those. So even if you guys wanted to jump on and, share that post a few times just to see if we could get some more traffic on it. However, with the questions that we did have answered, I think we got a really clear kind of snapshot of what people think of the trail system and some opportunities moving forward. Kaylee, do you want to share that so everybody can see it? In case you can't tell by the 4,000 drafts that are written across this page, it is really rough drafts. We do have the other questions, and plus we haven't really, fine-tuned these answers quite yet, but I wanted to share with you guys what we had gotten to thus far. So coming up with the 5 main strategic priorities, we talked about all of the different things across. So expanding and connecting the trail network was the big first one. And then if you look on the back, kind of some of the plans, ideas, initiatives surrounding that, eliminating dead-end trails, developing wooded off-road and technical trails, establishing scenic spots, designating and highlighting fun zones, etc. So do you want me to read through all of these or?
Can everyone online see this okay?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, perfect, thank you.
So I guess, do you want me to,
Maybe we can just share the folder and then we'll discuss it more at the next meeting. But
so
the big takeaway would be go in, fill it out for questions 4 and 5 and make sure they're shared in your groups on Facebook so we can get more input on questions 4 and 5 so that we have a good rounding. I really love what we've gotten so far, but I think getting that question 4 and 5 done and added to this will maybe round it out a little bit better, so.
I posted both of them on your page, so they're both in the same Facebook post, both links are there, so it's easy
Yeah,
to
so share that.
share and click on them.
Try to get some more involvement. We did drawings for the first 3 questions. I don't remember who the 3 winners were.
Frank, I just did it too, I go Frank, what was his name? William,
Lorenzo.
yeah, something like that.
Anyway,
So anyways, we did the drawing on the first, so every question is a chance to drawing for a free permit, so we did the drawing.
William Terry, Scott Kinville, and Frank Mazzotti were the winners.
So we had the 3, we have 2 more drawings to do, so push it that they could get a chance to get free permits. Some of the people had done every one, some had done a few. But the more input we have, the better. And I know there was some derogatory responses on the one, like if you don't know by now. The idea is that maybe somebody will think of something, maybe we
He
haven't
didn't put
thought
that in
of.
the survey though, did he?
No, he just complained.
Just on just a comment, yeah.
but it is important, I think, to keep in mind when you guys are reviewing this, that this isn't just Jackie and her team that is supposed to do all of these initiatives, right? So all of these initiatives should be all stakeholders. So it's gonna include you guys, it's going to include us at Naturally Lewis and any other partners that, as we're kind of going through this list, when it gets finalized, not when it's in draft form, any other stakeholders that we're gonna be able to identify throughout the community. I see a lot of questions that were strengthening community and business engagement to the point where it's an entire priority that's gonna require, the ambassadors and even us as our own ambassadors to support that a lot. So yeah, it's not just one department's job to strengthen this trail network. It's gonna take a village.
We
Or county,
really
I guess.
consider it a partnership between
Yeah.
everybody that makes this amazing. So,
I like the
you know,
photos.
what do we need to do to make it even better? How do we keep it growing in a sustainable way? And think about what your clubs can do to help make it that way. So if you have ideas, go in, make sure you answer questions 4 and 5. And then we'll discuss this again at the next roundtable.
Want to share the PDF, at least in the chat here, so everybody that's on the call knows has access to it. Does anybody have any questions with a brief look at it or any comments? Trying to keep it as simple as possible and not far too far into the weeds.
My goal is when this is done and we've got something that everybody agrees on, that we present it to the legislators. So that is my intent. So I'm hoping by next month we'll have a good draft of everything together, and then
When's your next committee meeting?
so I think the one for the next meeting is already. So March 18th is the next one, but I think we need to review it, so I think it would be the April 15th. Next day would be the one where we would ask to do a presentation, if that works for your schedule, and we've come to an agreement at our next meeting. And we probably can email that out to everybody in the group too. Just remember, this is draft. We don't have all the questions back, but at least it's giving us some really good input. Like some of the questions, we had a lot of answers to, so obviously the first one you get the most, but like we really need to push those last 2 to get some responses in. So it's not 1 or 2 people's opinion, it's a good number. We don't want biases, so. Great. Round table. Lee, do you have anything?
I think our first meeting's at the end of March, the very end of March, so.
Okay. John?
We're supposed to have one in March, but because of the snow, our first one won't be until April.
Okay. Candy, John, I got anything? Okay. Mike?
Bringing in first meeting will be April 5th, the bringing in 9 o'clock. Someone to finish working on the grant,
Okay.
the kiosk and all that good stuff.
Did you get your other one wrapped up?
No.
Okay,
It's a work in progress.
okay. We're still waiting on the kiosk, right?
Well, I get the money's there.
And don't send me snowmobile steaks. We don't do orange. Just kidding. We'll use whatever we got, but orange looks like snowmobile steaks, so. Go ahead. Do you got anything to add?
I'm good here.
Okay. Do you got anything you would like to add? I don't have anything more to add. Greg, do you have anything you would like to add?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Bob, do you have anything you want to add?
Yes, great. I'm sorry, Guy asked me to, I'm getting feedback. Guy asked me to mention that we have a guided snowshoe hike on March 8th and March 22nd. We had 80 people there last Saturday, over 80. So we'll come on down, leave and feed you. That's all I have.
Okay.
Fun. I've never done that.
Jim, you snuck in behind the scenes, so do you have anything you'd like to add to the group?
No, all set, thank you.
Okay. So, numbers wise, we haven't really ramped up, but I did include, the 4-year analysis on our numbers. So if you had any questions, let me know. It does show we are increasing. We've had a good trend. I want to keep increasing so that we can continue to grow and get more workers. Great, more trails. So obviously the more trails we get, the more maintenance we have. So I know some of the clubs have reached out to help with, trail access agreements. So if you're interested in helping with that or know of landowners willing to allow trails, reach out. I can get you maps and get you contracts so that we can continue. I'm hoping by this spring that we will have Glendale Road, Glenfield Road, Pioneer, or Main Street and Blue Street and Water Street open so that we can connect Martinsburg to Glenfield. So I'm hoping all that will be done by this spring. We're waiting on seekers from Nichelle. Once we get those back, we'll start the process of public hearing and then the local law. So those are in the works. It will take town of Martinsburg doing local laws as well. So, when we get to that point, I will let everybody know dates of the public hearing so that if there is opposition, we have people there in support of it as well. So we will continue working on our community outreach, as time allows. And I asked for a little patience as we figure out all the process moving ahead, so. Any other questions, comments? Additions? Okay.
I see on the news, there's no snort.
Barnes Corners did release a press release that they are not doing it. They did blame the county. I will say there are no new regulations between last year's event and this year's event. We met with them multiple times to try to get the issues resolved. They were trying to change the way they did it, but it was still gonna be a run. So, and you still can't get through Montague between April 1st and March 15th, so. May 15th, sorry,
Well, but last year they made the post, they were gonna do the run in March. At the end of last year.
yeah, but there's way too.
Oh, I know,
They did it the day before last
Huh?
year. It was the day before.
That they finally got their approvals, yeah. And I know Department of Health had issues with their permit. And Bob McKenzie, Emergency Management, really had to fix it to get it to go through last year, so. But, Kaylee will be doing a press release from the county that says that, nothing had changed between last year and this year as far as regulations. And we tried to work with them. And it's sad to see it go, like, it was a big drop, but it was a little out of control, so. It definitely didn't help our end of things, but
Did you talk about the snare run?
yes.
I missed that, but
I mean, it went pretty much how you would expect.
Yeah, they canceled it. They said it was our fault for new requirements, but there were no new requirements for last year, this year.
from the county.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they still have to do Department of Health permit. They'd still have to do, and Montague still is not allowing events April 1st to May 15th.
One of the comments I saw on Facebook, there's a few of them that are gonna show up anyway.
Well, the hard part is there was no date, so hopefully that means it spreads it out. If people are coming, some will come Easter weekend, some will come hopefully the
The
weekend
other
after.
one seemed just starting to turn into a big event. That Good Friday ride, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and my guess is Good Friday, Saturday before Easter will be busy.
Yeah.
That's usually.
They used to have the non one.
Where there was at least not snow.
There's gonna be a lot of snow.
How do we use this as an opportunity to create something else? Like themed weekends or something? Sorry. I won't do that. I'm gonna suck that back in. Just forget I said it.
No.
For the recording, we're taking that off.
I can't do events.
Not an event.
I know, but when we do
Themes.
our opening, yeah, it would be awesome if the clubs did stuff, you know, like our trails are open, come ride with us, we're meeting out here, going
Well,
wherever.
like, if we did say like, okay, July, whatever weekend is gonna be a Mardi Gras weekend, wear your fanciest beads and take pictures while you're on the trail, tag everybody on the trail, share your pictures, like create themed weekends where like, it's not an event, we're not doing anything, it's just
A Facebook post with
like
a
a
hashtag.
spirit day for the trail system.
I could get on board with that.
Okay.
And then
You're
it
looking
gets
at
people
me.
tagging,
Well,
right?
hello, this is our marketing group.
Sorry.
That sounds good.
Okay.
She didn't say no, we're good.
I know, okay. This is how ideas work in my head, guys. Sorry.
I like brainstorming. But yeah, you know, if the club's doing stuff, and that's where, if you have events going on, make sure we know so that we can get them out there. And I would say, does everybody have Kaylee Rhodes' email?
If not, you will.
If not, send it to me and I'll forward.
Yep.
I think moving forward, that we should nominate Kristen
Stop.
to attend one event from every club this year, and she can do the hashtag and post them.
Sure.
She really threw you.
We could do a cowboy weekend and you could go on your you can wear your cowboy hat.
Over your helmets.
Yeah, of course.
Bonus points if you bring your horse. Horse. there's
Multi-use
horse
trails.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Just saying.
It would be fun.
Okay.
Something different. Like any ideas are greatly appreciated. And I'll let Kristen and Kaylee take over and do it.
Saw a post today about me, right? There you go, mother fun.
Yep, it did. It's great.
Sprinkling that glitter all over.
I loved it. Did you just come up with that?
Yeah. Well, we were at an event and they said you needed to come up with like a tagline. And I was like, I said it sarcastically and then it stuck.
Should get it tattooed somewhere.
Little like wand.
With the wand, yeah.
Yeah.
Four-wheeler coming out of it.
Okay.
Too funny.
Okay.
All right,
Make a
anything
motion to
else?
adjourn.
Was there something on the agenda about the multi-counties?
So the regional group was a really short meeting today. It was more about getting consistent messaging out there about what's legal and what's not. Oswego County is closer to doing a permit system, but they are doing it where the clubs are doing the work. They're just the pass-through for the permitting process. So, Oneida County's getting closer. They're hoping by spring to have something in place. And Jefferson still not promoting, but they're attending all the meetings, so I take that as a good sign. St. Lawrence is trying to trade access for one area they have in the park for two other areas they want out of the park for connectivity with DEC, so I'm curious to see how that's gonna go.
They're gonna give up the one that's in the park.
Yeah, for two other accesses. So I'm curious to see how that'll work. And they thought they would be connected to us this year, so we'll see how that goes. Franklin wasn't there, so I'm not sure how their program's going.
Do you want me to ask Phil?
Yeah, he's ignoring me.
Okay then.
But next meeting is March 24th at 4:00, online or in person, your choice. And we'll keep it at that. Like I said, if you can get in there and share the posts for the last two questions that Kaylee made, that would be great. Try to encourage all your members or followers to filler out, chance to win permits, so. Thank you, everybody.
I also posted on the page that all of the updates to the tablets and everything have been done. So that all of the places that are selling permits currently will have an updated link
By
for
Friday.
selling
Hopefully
by
I will
Friday.
get everything out by Friday,
Yeah.
so they're all sitting on my desk. Other than a couple that I may grind.
I'm going now.
So we just gotta send one every different direction every day, so
I can
that,
take a couple home with me. I don't mind.
okay, perfect.
Do you have the extra ones to take to Larry and Tim? Just in case they have questions about our ongoing initiative.
Mhm. I need to.
Then I would say the meeting is adjourned.
Yeah.
Thank you all for attending.
Thank you.
We'll see you next month.
Have a good night.
See you later.
Bye.